The promotion playoffs. 4 teams, 1 spot, 1 winner, 3 matches to glory. Who will advance?
So, who's sufficiently hyped after that? Nobody? Anybody? Hello? Whatever. What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 42 of The World's First. If you're still enjoying the series, please go and hit that like button. Lets me know that you're still interested. Now, no new signings, no previous matches to report on. It's just straight up, we're in the playoffs, and our task in front of us right now is Lowestoft. We need to get through home and away. Starting with the away, let's get right into it. The team sheet for today's match. Alright, so this is the formation I'm using today. It's a little bit of a modification from the 4-3-3 where I drop a striker back into the AMC role. Everything else remains the same instructions, the same player instructions. All that is just a drop back. And this is what we're going to line up with. Luke Chambers in nets, McCoy, Kennedy, Parks, and Duxbury along the back line. Actually, correct me, we're going to have Theo Vassell in there because David Parks has a 78% fitness, and to be quite honest with you, a lot of these players are playing as they are because of the fitness issue that we have. A lot of 80s, a lot of less than 80s that they cannot play today. So Vassell in there instead. We're going to have Morin, Jones, and O'Brien, the 3 center mids. Tom Marsden's the AMC with Anthony Steer and Ryan Davis as our 2 strikers up front. We have Elliot Pond on the bench, Freshwater, Jones, Przespolewski, and David Parks there, even though David Parks, like I said, is not really fit, but we have no other choice. He's got to be on the bench as a defender just in case we need to bring a defender on. So, we're away from home. We want to try and take it to Lowestoft first, and hopefully they do not hit us for very much. At the very least, you know, a clean sheet is fine. I mean, a clean sheet is nice, but I don't want to give up more than 1 goal here. And at the same time, I want to score a goal myself. So let's kick off, see what happens. Hopefully, we come away with a result. Want to see some good effort today. It's a nice long ball forward to Ryan Davis, but he doesn't have a lot of help. Goes across the pitch to Morin, finds McCoy, takes it to the byline. Can he put it across? No, it's across the line. Good job. 2 minutes in, we get ourselves a free kick into the box, but unfortunately it's cleared away, and Lowestoft could hit us on a counter. No, it's a good interception by McCoy, but where's the possession? Akino, what is this speed? Akinoa cutting inside, almost scores. What in the hell? What an interception. What an almost goal. Honestly, can't say a lot to talk about because there hasn't been a highlight since the... Oh, I spoke too soon. I was going to say there hasn't been a highlight since that Akinoa just running down the wing and almost getting a goal. But wouldn't you know it, Lowestoft getting the next highlight at the 29-minute mark. McCreth getting it into Akinola, but it's a good save from Luke Chambers right there. Ball coming in, it's to Akinola, and what a save from Luke Chambers right there. Meanwhile, on the other end, just 2 minutes later, Marsden trying to play through the middle. Steer, can he find a runner? He really can't. O'Brien was offside. All right, some good passing developing now from our side, but McCoy all alone out in space, can't hold on to the ball. We do get it back, though. McCoy, once again, out on the wing, needs to get past his man. Marsden, out to Morin, to O'Brien. Can we switch the pitch, or are we going through the center? We get it out to Duxbury on the wing, gets 2 guys in the box. Steer, it falls, and we can't do anything with it. Our finishing is just that poor. Maybe I spoke too soon! Tom Marsden gets one. A nice away goal, I guess, but away goals don't matter here. It's still a good goal nonetheless. 1-0 Sheffield after 35 minutes. I mean, we had some decent passing movement before this goal, leading up to this goal, and then Marsden with a karate kick into the back of the net. Goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. 1-0 to Sheffield. But on the counterattack, Lowestoft on the other end, taking a shot. Luke Chambers didn't really need to make a save. Ball was going outside the post, but he tips it around anyway, forcing a corner kick, and Lowestoft almost getting one right there. Free kick, 4 minutes to go left in this half. But it really didn't do much of anything there. But we have possession. We can do something with it now. O'Brien to Jones. Tries to go over the top. Don't go over the top. Marsden out to Duxbury. Can put in a cross. Gets around a man, but can't really do anything with it. And try to cross, but it was blocked away. So it's 1-0 at halftime. And honestly, a very lucky goal to help put us in the lead. Now we need to see this match out and then take it to him back home. And then we see ourselves to the finals, but this tie this whole semifinal is far from over. We really need to do a lot better at the back, and I feel like that is going to be our weakness from here on out. So let's try and shut up shop at the back, and hopefully our center backs do not fall into a bad pattern where they have no speed and they're left with looking at the balls going over the top of their head and like, oh, damn, well, there goes that goal. So second 45, shut up shop, hopefully come away with the win here. Can't really say there's much of anything going on in this match, as this is the first highlight in the second half. Just about to hit the hour mark. A nice long ball forward. Ryan Davis. Oh, man, you should have done a lot better with that. Free kick now, Lowestoft trying to get it through, but it's a good clearance away by the center back, Vassell, and now O'Brien's taking off the pitch. Davis slips it through to Anthony Steer, but he can't quite get there as Rafferty beats him to the ball. Ball coming in. Oh, come on, defense. I told you to shut up shop. And this is how you react. By letting a long cross go over the top of you. What did I just say? Don't be looking at balls over your head like this asshole right here. Corner kick now. Ryan Davis trying to find a spot. Marsden. Oh, it could go in. How is it not in? Oh my God, the ball just pinballing on the line and it doesn't go into the back of the net. Wow. Just 6 minutes to go in this match. McCreth getting into... Oh my fucking God, are you... Akinola makes it 2-1 to Lowestoft. Okay, to tell my defense to shut up shop, and, you know, they won't do anything. They won't listen. I specifically tell you to mark him. And what do you do when the ball comes in? You back away. Why aren't you making a tackle or marking him? Play the ball. Come on, boys. Morin, come down with it. Ahead to McCoy. Can we get something in the last minute of this game? McCoy, far post to Elliot Pond. Yes, call him. Call him onside. Elliot Pond knots the match up at 2 goals apiece. Whew, so now we're going to go back to home all knotted up where pretty much is the next team with the most goals wins. It's going to be a one-match. It's pretty much going to come down to one match. And there it is, full-time Sheffield 2, Lowestoft 2. Fortunately, coming away with a result here. And like I said, that pretty much makes the home leg 0-0 because away goals don't really matter here. It comes down to just one match. And we need to defend our house if we want to get into the playoff final. So let's look at the team sheet for the next match. There's going to be some changes, so let's go into it. All right, switching it up today, we're going to go with the 4-4-2 narrow diamond. I want to try and play predominantly through the middle and force them to do as well, where all our attacks are going to go through. So this is how we're going to line up today. A little bit of a change in the starting lineup. Actually, like 3 or 4 changes, to be quite honest with you. Chambers and Nets staying there, of course. McCoy, Woodward, Parks, and Duxbury the back line. Dylan Pierce getting a rare start today at that defensive mid spot with O'Brien and Jones in the center mid. Przespalewski will be our attacking mid on the day, just giving a little bit of a break for Tom Marsden. He is going to be coming in off the bench. Don't worry about that. And then Ryan Davis and Anthony Steer sitting up top. Elliot Pond is going to be on the bench. They are bench mates Gorman, Jones, and Theo Vassell. This is for a chance to go to a final. And like I said, it's 0-0 basically at this point in time since away goals do not count. Whoever scores the most wins and advances. So let's kick off and see what happens. 5 minutes on, a throw-in, Pierce into Jones, like playing this center of the pitch. And now Duxbury out on the wing, getting inside, tries to slip it through to Ryan Davis, but this defense of Lowestoft really, really looking stalwart. They are crashing in on anything going into the center of the park, and we really need to find something out on the wings and wide if we want to have any sort of luck here. Duxbury, speaking of, tries to get a cross in, but once again it's cleared away. Jones out to Pierce. To O'Brien, switching up to McCoy. Let's see if we can attack from the right. Oh my God, Ryan Davis right on the line. Well, I'd like to tell you if anything notable happens, but nothing, really. After that last highlight, it was dead radio silence for the next, 30 minutes? Absolutely nothing. So it's 0-0 at the half. I really don't want to play for extra time at this point because that would leave us severely crippled if we somehow get to the final. So I'm going to try and push everyone up and maybe move up to the 4-3-3. Who knows? I want to get a goal. I want to get to a final. Second 45. Let's go back out there. 52 minutes gone. Good pass. Jones taking a shot from the top of the D. And Andre Jones getting us the lead in the 52nd minute. It's his first goal of the season because, well, let's be honest, he doesn't shoot a lot. But when he does, oh my God, it is pretty wonderful. Great pass in from Przewalski. Andre, top of the D. Right peg, top right corner. Get in, boys. It gives us the lead, and we're one step closer to the final. And these throw-ins from the left side really aren't doing it, to be quite honest with you. But a nice ball lumped over top to Steer. It's a penalty! Yes! Oh my God, it's a penalty, and Alek Przewalski stepping up, and it bounces off the goalkeeper and in. It's 2-0. 4-2 on aggregates. Get in, boys. It looks like we're going to go to a final. Come on. Przewalski tried to be cheeky, shooting it down the middle. Goalkeeper didn't move. Fortunately, he bounced it off his fingers and into the back of the net. 72 minutes gone, and the attack is going the way of Lowestoft. It bounces off the post. We're doing everything we can just to hold this game down so we can see ourselves through the final. Parks with a cross in, and the ball smacks off the goalkeeper. Goes out for a corner, but we still have 4 minutes to hold on to this lead. 2 minutes of stoppage time on the clock has come and gone. Ref needs to blow his whistle, really. There it is. Full-time Sheffield 2, Lowestoft 0. We're going to a final. Now it all comes down to who are we going to be facing in the final. Congratulations, lads. And we are going to be facing off against FC United of Manchester. Yikes, this is going to be tough because we've never played well against them. I think the best result we've had against FC United Manchester was a draw. So that makes this final very, very difficult. So let's just not dilly-dally about. Let's just get right into the team sheet and right into this final to get us up into the National League. All right, boys, it's do or die time. Sheffield FC versus FC United, and we have the luxury of playing at our own place, Coach and Horses ground. Hopefully that little bit of home field advantage can rub off on us. We're going to go with the 4-4-2 narrow diamond, not the 4-3-3 today, because we really need to tighten it up at the back against FC United, as they are a really strong team and we've struggled against them over the last couple years, so maybe a little bit of defensive magic can help here. And this is what we're going to line up with today. Chambers in net, McCoy, Vassell, Parks, and Duxbury along the back line, Dylan Pierce the defensive mid, O'Brien and Jones the two center mids, Marsden the AMC, with Ryan Davis and Anthony Steer sitting up top, Daglon Jones, Kennedy, Moore, and Pond, and Przewalski will be on the bench. And once again, Ryan Freshwater ineligible for reasons unbeknownst to me because he did not play in a single match today. So, bug. But hopefully we can get something here on this day and see ourselves up to the National League. But matches aren't played on paper. We need to go out and play this match in real. Let's kick off, see what happens. Cross fingers. Hopefully it's something good. All right, just about 5 minutes in, we have the ball coming up the wing. McCoy doesn't have a lot of help in the box, but he's going to throw in the cross anyway. It's rather weak and saved by the FC United keeper. And now just a little bit later, we have the ball once again coming up the right wing. McCoy into Marsden, playing it up the wing to McCoy once again. He can put in a cross, finds Ryan Davis, takes a shot, but it's blocked away and then cleared away. 60 minutes gone. We're doing really well controlling the pace of the game. FC United really want to speed it up, and we are slowing it down for them, making them play our game. Good pass up to McCoy on the wing, gets it back inside to Steer, falls to Davis, and what a save from Hewlett, the FC United Manchester keeper, forcing the corner, and really, it should be 1-0 at this point. Free kick in a dangerous spot. I've given up a lot of goals from kicks in that area, but fortunately not today. Ryan Davis now with the ball coming forward, tries to slip through a pass. Anthony Steer, thank you very much for the missed tackle. FC United defender. Anthony Steer putting us in the lead after 28 minutes. It's 1-0. I need to see that again because I can't believe that happened. I mean, Ryan Davis with a decent enough run with a bad pass. Thank you to Day. On this day, a really bad back pass. Anthony Steer right there to take it, and we see ourselves in the lead. And if it wasn't for that mistake on the FC United part, it would probably be 0-0 at this halftime. We've had a lot more possession. We've had a ton more shots against FC United. So we just need to keep going out there, and probably will come away with a second one if we keep the work rate up. But at the same time, defensively, we need to hold down our fort. We need to hold our back line and not allow FC United from scoring. So, second 45, it's going to be nervy all the way through. So, let's kick off and see what happens. So hopefully see ourselves up into the National League. 68 minutes gone, and once again, our throw in for Duxbury. It slips through everybody, but fortunately we get the ball back. O'Brien to McCoy out in the center right. I mean, not really his best position now. There he goes, out on the right wing. Really, really poor in keeping possession, but at the same time, FC United are scrambling, and they can't keep possession either. Ball once again out to McCoy, gets the cross in, not in a good spot. Duxbury to Jones, tries to, I was going to say maybe he can snapshot it. McCoy, we're doing very well with our passing. Tom Marsden makes it 2, and they don't call him offsides. I really thought he was, but fortunately he isn't, and we get the lead even further, 2-0. Some great passing, to be quite honest with you. Oh, okay, I must have been blind because Marsden was miles onside. Really just need to see this match out and not make too many stupid mistakes. And, well, one of those was right there. Actually, 2 of them are right there. Chike Kandi is left all alone. You should never leave Chike Kandi all alone because of his speed and his finishing ability. Taylor Crossdale now trying to get inside. Thankfully, a clearance away, and we could probably hit him on a counter. Steer, passing it through to Pierce. Not really the best guy to pass it through. Now Steer out on the wing. What can he do here? And the highlight is what he's going to do. And I have, time is just ticking away since that last highlight. Look at that, 2 minutes of stoppage time, and we haven't seen a single thing yet. And time is still just ticking away, 1 minute to go. And the third time is indeed the charm as we come away victors 2-0 on this day, seeing us up into the National League. And I say third time is a charm because this was the third season here in the National League North, and we finally get promotion up into the National League. Last season, if you remember, we were also second place, but we were knocked out in the first round. This time, we were able to survive the first round as well as survive an onslaught by FC United to see us up into level 5. And after all that, we win the National League North playoff final. We get promotion officially up into the National League. The fans are jubilant, and the board gives us a budget of £450,000 per year to spend on salary. I want to say currently we are only spending 200 something. We're spending $294,000, so we have a little bit of leeway with our budget for next season. There are several players going to be leaving at the end of the season, either due to unhappiness with the club or loans, of course, but I want to see if we can try and re-sign some of those unhappy players that were unhappy during the season, and now that we are promoted up into the National League, maybe they would have had a change of heart and want to come back for next season. So I'm going to worry about that in the offseason, but thankfully we have made it into the National League, and I can't wait to deal with all these teams that are going to be up there. And oh boy, it's going to be a rough time. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you stuck with me this far, and if you like what you saw, please hit the like button. Lets me know that you are still interested in this series. And subscribe if you're new and you want to see more FM content on the channel. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out. Unbelievable promotion. I'd say it was more realistic.